Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're here for the first time, you picked a good day to drop in because we are going to be doing an unboxing or a first look or whatever you want to call it of a brand new, highly anticipated product from Kringle Candle. Of course, I'm talking about the 4-wick, which you may have seen on social media. Ambassadors are starting to get them in. And we're very excited about this. I have been asked for so many times over the last year or so, any word on the 4-wick? Do you know when they're coming? And we finally have an answer. We have an official launch date of November 7th. And it's really exciting for me because as an ambassador, I was gifted one of these to preview for you guys. Actually, all of the ambassadors received one of these, which I don't think they've ever done that before, which is super cool. So I'm so thankful to Kringle. Thank you guys for sending this over to me to share with everyone and to kind of give a little trial run before they go live on the 7th. So the way they kind of did this was they gave us a list of 9 fragrances and asked us to rank them according to our preferences. And for me, it was kind of a tough one for a few of these, but they didn't tell us what it was for. So I did my best. I gave my rankings, and then they came back and said, these are going to be the 9 fragrances that we're launching in 4-wicks to start with, and you're all going to be receiving one of your top choices. So that was super cool. Again, thank you to Kringle. One of the super cool perks of being an ambassador. So I'm grateful to have been around doing this for 3 years, and it's just been quite the experience for me and pushed me out of my comfort zone here getting on camera with you guys. But yeah, it's really fun, and I'm really blessed to be able to continue doing this and sharing products, talking about something that I love. So what I think I'll do is give you guys the 9 fragrances that are coming out in the order that I put them in. So if you saw my little teaser here on YouTube or on my Instagram, I shared which one I received in the box. But number 1 was Apple Cider Donut, which is actually one of the very first Kringle candles that I purchased when I first discovered the brand. And I burned it during a time of my life that it started to develop this sentimental quality to me. So I will always have a special place in my heart for Apple Cider Donut. And I won't get into story time today, but I was really excited to see that that's the one I received. So I'll keep going down the list here because there's some other great ones. We've got number 2, I put Christmas. At number 3, Vanilla Cone. Number 4, Cozy Cabin, which easily could have been my number 3. I struggled with the placement on that one. But then we have number 5, Blankets and Snowflakes, which is new. Number 6, Bourbon Bonfire. Number 7, Sugar Plum and Myrrh, also new. Number 8 was Essentials, and number 9 was French Lavender. I have smelled all of these, but I have not burned all these, and I didn't base it on performance or anything like that, just my general scent appeal to these specific fragrances. And I think they did a really pretty good job of getting a nice sampling of fragrances, a little something for everyone. It's not all holiday specific. It's not, it's scents, a lot of them that you're familiar with. I'm a little surprised they went with a couple new ones, but I will see what you guys think. And for me, Apple Cider Donut, it will always be king of my gourmands. And it's not even necessarily, I think, that it's the most spectacular donut fragrance out there, but there's just something about it that's cozy and familiar to me. So I'm really excited to be able to get a little bit of a fall burn going. I've been burning so much holiday, guys, and I love my holiday candles, but in prime October burning season, it's nice to have an excuse to burn something fall, something in keeping with the season. So I'm really excited for that. So I think what I'll do here, so we know 4 wicks. I'll talk about the vessel a little bit, and I'll kind of show you guys. And I got some comparisons here for size, and yeah, let's just dive into it. So 4 wicks. We've got a 32 ounce weight here for the candle size. So 32 ounces, and it has a burn time of up to 70 hours. So the burn time can be impacted by a lot of things, how long you're burning it, how hot it's burning, things like that. But up to 70 hours is what they're estimating this at. And the price point will be $45. I don't know how that will work in terms of sales, if this will be like the reserves, something that rarely goes on sale, or if it will, you know, have the occasional sale, maybe around Christmas time or something. I really don't know. I do know that you should be able to use ambassador discount codes to get 15% off. So my code, Simply Scented, should be able to get you 15% off. And thank you if you use that. I also think coupons, as far as, well, coupons might not work on this. There's some other coupons that are out there that haven't been working on what they consider specialty items, which I think this might be. So that has yet to be determined, but you should be able to use rewards on them. So that'll be good if you have some rewards points saved up. If you don't have a rewards account, you need to do it because it's free and you just start accruing points for the money that you spend, and then you can exchange that for like dollar off discounts. They used to have like free products, but I don't know if they really do that anymore, but like a 20 off a 60 or something along those lines, I think they do. $10 off. You know, there's all different rewards that you can earn, and it doesn't cost you anything to sign up. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do, because you can get some really great savings that way. But here, I'm going to show you guys the box. So this is kind of how it comes. And like all the way around, very nice, very sturdy. I don't know how they will do this if you order other items with it, but if you are ordering it by itself, this came in a larger box, just slightly larger box with a lot of packing peanuts, and then this secured inside, which it's very snug in here. There's really not a whole lot of movement to this jar, which is good, and the lid fits on here nice and snugly, so it really shouldn't have too much risk of damage in transit, which is always wonderful. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is packaged. And if you're buying it for a gift, I feel like this is a nice enough box that you can just kind of check it out, tape it back up, and then just wrap it up and you're good to go. So that's wonderful. But inside this wonderful box, we have, I'm going to try my best not to do a Butterfingers and drop this because that would be horrible. But it's very heavy. We have our nice new 4-wick candle. Hopefully this is on screen yet. Look at that, guys. It's really, really beautiful. It's really just an impressive sort of glass jar here. And the it's in keeping with the 2-wick style, the 2-wick Kringle, the like standard jar here. We're in keeping with this. So kind of fits this sort of packaging appeal. And very cohesive look. I know some people were saying that they wish they had done like more of a specialty glass jar, more decorative jar, and I get that. I like keeping the look streamlined for certain fragrances, but like for holidays, I wouldn't mind seeing like, I don't know, maybe a nice dark green glass, juniper and laurel, my favorite. Just throwing that out there for the candle gods who might be listening, or a nice deep red Christmas stroll, something like that, you know, in the future. But yeah, for now, like with something like apple cider donut, I'm okay with, you know, this nice look. It's very nice glass. The difference being with the style is that this bottom piece and this lid, they have a little bit more of a pointed sort of lip to them. So, and then these jars, it's a little bit more rounded. I don't know if you can see it well enough on the screen, but that's really the only main difference with the actual glass style. I'm kind of glad that the lid has that lip because I have very small hands, guys, and it's on there. It's hard to get that off without dropping it. So now that I have it off, let's show you guys the lid, because we do have a nice sort of Kringle K on here, Kringle listed on the bottom there. Just really nice, really heavy, sturdy lid, and it's wonderful. So here's what the inside. And guys, this is all soy wax. I should have said that. It's soy wax. Pretty much all of their products now are in soy except for the daylights and the wax melts. But yeah, this is all soy, and really nice with the white wax. So all right, so what I'm going to be looking for with this, I think the biggest concern that I've heard, or biggest complaint with Kringle, has been throw. You guys have let me know that, that's really the one piece. You love the fragrances, but sometimes you have a little bit hard time getting on board because they're not throwing as well for you as you'd like. And I think that this product is, the hope here is that this is going to be a good alternative if you're looking for something that's got a little bit more power in terms of throw. And that's going to be the thing that I kind of look for the most with this as I get into the burn. And what I'm going to do is, as I showed you, I've got the 2 wick here. I'm going to kind of do a sort of back and forth side-by-side comparison. I won't burn them at the same time, but kind of alternating the 2 wick and seeing how that does in comparing to what I'm getting out of this 4 wick. And I kind of anticipated that this was probably the one they were going to send me, so I did start doing a little bit of a burn on this one this week. And this is an older pour, 2023. I've had it for a little bit of time, but I think I'm about a third of the way in here. And so far, I mean, it's handling my kitchen, but it is a lighter scent. It's not a powerhouse. And I feel like this fragrance in particular was stronger for me back when it was in the paraffin. And, guys, I am wholeheartedly on board with the soy, but I will admit that there does seem to be a little bit less throw from the soy than the paraffin. But at the same time, I'm at a point in my life where the burn is a little bit more of an importance to me. I like a clean burn. I don't like a lot of, sooty chemicals in my home, especially with kids. So I don't want to have to babysit a candle. I want to be able to just put it and let it go. And the soy has been miles better for that. But I do feel like, the throw has come down a little bit. And this fragrance in particular, maybe because it's not coming across as strongly, I just felt like back when I first discovered it, that there was a little bit more of a donut prominence to this fragrance back then than what I get now. I mean, it's still a very nice apple cider, like sugary, somewhat bakery-like scent. It's lighter on the bakery note, but like I still really love the fragrance, but I feel like it's not quite the same in the soy. But like I said, I have such an attachment to it that I will always burn and buy it regardless. So for me, it's not a big deal, but I hear you guys when others have said the same thing to me, and I will be looking to see if that boost in the throw that we anticipate from this does kind of bring a little bit more of that paraffin era fragrance to the party. So yeah, along with the throw, I'm obviously going to be looking at how this burns. So with the 4 wicks, we've got a nice wide sort of pooling area here, a nice wide vessel. So I'm really hoping that this kind of disperses very nicely. Anytime you have a wider base and more wicks, you have a better chance for throw. But you also have the risk of having pooling issues, which I don't have any pooling issues on the 2 wicks, but I want to see how this is going to do with this wider vessel. And I know a lot of you are probably really familiar with Homeworks, so of course I had to grab one of those to show you guys to compare. So for Homeworks, I mean, the pool is probably about a very, very similar size. This might be a tiny bit wider just by a hair, but I mean, and you can kind of fit this jar almost within the lip. It won't go in fully, but it's very, very close. So they're very, very similar. But this glass, I think, is a little bit thicker. So what I'm hoping is that even though it might be a tiny bit wider, the thicker glass can hold a little bit more heat and thus help the pooling and help the performance, because I really think that that ability to get a nice solid pool with this 4 wick is going to be the difference maker in that throw. The soy really likes to be hot, guys. It likes a nice, hot, good pool going to get the best performance out of it. So that will be the big thing is, are these 4 wicks going to be able to handle that size and get a nice, good, hot pool going to give us a nice, great throw? And like I say, really have high hopes. I'm really excited to get started with this one. And I will report back to you guys, let you know how it's going before launch date. So again, that was November 7th. And yeah, I will do a follow-up video after I have burned. I'm going to try to get a good way into this one, guys. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I really want to try to burn as much as I can. I'm also going to be looking a little bit at like if it starts out strong, does it hold that as we get deeper into the glass? Because that's another thing that I've been hearing a little bit, that sometimes candles are starting out stronger and then sort of kind of having a little diminished effect later on. And I've experienced that myself a couple times. I think I mentioned that in one of my reviews recently. But yeah, I'll be looking for all those things. So that's what you can expect to hear back from me as far as you know, how this experience is going. And I'll keep it honest. As grateful as I am to receive this as a gift from Kringle, I always, you know, have to keep my integrity as my highest level of importance, and I will be honest in what I experience, and I'm really, really hoping to have good news for you guys. So, again, I'll just give you one more quick rundown. 4 wicks, 32 ounces, up to 70 hours of burn time, and a price point of $45. You can use my code SimplyScented to get 15% off of that. And I thank you guys if you choose to use it. And I just want to apologize here too. I feel like my eyes might have been going a little bit crazy. I might not have been looking in the right spot here for this entire video. I'm working with a less than ideal recording space, and I'm at a funny angle and trying to make the best of it. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I have one more review coming up soon that I hope to have filmed soon that I'm almost ready for. And then I might have a little bit of a lull while I catch up on this one and some other burns. I'm actually getting blankets and snowflakes and sugar plum and myrrh higher into my burn rotation right now, and hoping to maybe have those done for you guys before the launch, since they are coming also in the 4 wicks. So that's what I'm working on here behind the scenes. I really want to have a couple more fun videos in here in the mix if I can, but it's all time permitting. This is a busy time, especially for parents. If you guys have little ones, we got Halloween, you got all the parties, you got to get all the things. It's a busy time, and you're just praying nobody gets sick, and that's where we're at. But thank you guys for joining me, and yeah, like I say, I will be following up as soon as I can. If you don't follow me on Instagram, join me over there. I will try to do some little sneak peeks over there as I'm burning this, let you guys know some updates, how it's going. Also, I did in my first impressions of the limited edition video, I promised you guys some updates after I had gotten to burn those Kringle limited editions. And I do have a post over on Instagram with some updated thoughts after having burned them once or twice. So go over there, check that out. Thanks for stopping in. If you like this and you want to make sure you get my update, make sure you subscribe and come join me again. We'll have some more fun. I'll make some more mistakes. We can all have a good laugh. And, you know, it is what it is. We can't take life too seriously. But thanks for stopping in. Thank you to Kringle. I hope to talk to you guys really soon.